Hi guys, what? Why am I stammering? Hi guys, what's up? So in this video today we are going to be reviewing the show Squid Game. I believe you have seen it going around on Twitter, on TikTok, or just everywhere, even memes. So we are going to be reviewing the show Squid Game, and I just gotta say that show is that show was amazing. I had watched it like a couple of weeks ago and I just loved it. I just absolutely loved it. So Squid Game is basically about people who want to make easy money, and these specific people are people who have huge debts, gambling problems, or like they're being chased by the law because of like 1, 2, or 3 things, and loan sharks. So they are put in a game where they are going to win like 45.6 billion won. I don't even know how much that is in Kenyan shillings, but I can just say it's a lot. So yeah, and they think it's just a competition at first. Like, it's a competition where you compete against people, and then those people who don't win get like disqualified. But it turns horrific. Like, these people realize that you are here and you're playing this game with your life on the line, and I'm telling you, this game was amazing. So we're going to be reviewing that today as we do our makeup. Okay, so I did my eyebrows and my eyes off camera. I was going for something super simple today, and the lashes are from Lash Plug KE. They're so nice and so simple and very light. I absolutely love them. Anyways, so back to the show. So I just feel like I'm just going to butcher these names, but Gi Hyun is like the main character of the show, and the show starts off with us having a small recap into his life, like the way he has a gambling problem, the way he's getting chased down by loan sharks, and how he had to sign away his life as like collateral for all the debt that he hasn't paid. So when he's like below rock bottom, like yani maisha imempiga, see, I know you guys just know when life just really decides to mess with you. Okay, so he's approached by a man in a suit who asks him if he wants to play a game of Dakji, and you choose either a blue or a red card, and he picks the blue card and they play the game. And after you play the game, you are given a card with a phone number at the back. So if you actually want to win more money, like every time you win you're given money, so if you want to win more money, you call that number. So Gi-hyun calls that number and is told to go to a particular address where he gets like, okay, a van comes, picks you up, then you're sprayed with sleeping gas, and so that you don't know exactly the location where you go. So when he wakes up, he realizes that there are so many people like there, and he's the last contestant. He's contestant first 56. So everyone there thinks like it's just a game where you play, and if you lose, if you lose, you just get dropped. That's not the case. If you lose, you die. So the first game that they play is a game called Red Light, Green Light. This is whereby there's like a huge ass robot, and it says red light or green light. So if it's green light, you can walk, but if it's red light, you're supposed to stand still, you're not supposed to move. So at first people are like so excited because they want to finish like fast, but when the first guy, like the robot, notices one guy moving, he gets shot and he dies. Like, he dies on the spot. And this is where people realize that this is just more than what they bargained for, and they actually signed a contract before they started playing the game. So let me just tell you guys, me personally, I don't even know how I would have survived that if I was there, because of the whole time I was watching that show, I was like, had I been in such a situation, I mean, guess survive quickly. Okay, I don't know, because if we imagine like somebody is getting shot right next to you and it's supposed to play cool. How? I can't even play it cool when someone screams. So I don't even know if I would survive. But Jesus Christ, that was just so traumatizing. So actually, when the first guy gets shot, people start running towards the exit, and they're like, oh my god, like, open the door, fungulia mlango, that they can run for their lives. But one of the rules in the for the games is that once the game starts, you can't leave. So a lot of people die. I think like almost 200 guys, okay, I don't know, but I think almost 200 people died, and that was just so scary. But some managed to like keep themselves composed up to the end of the game. So after the first game ends, people start saying like, no, like we can't do this, like we have to go home. And since there was another rule when they were signing their contract, it's that if majority of the people don't want to play the game, then the game stops. So this is when people, or like, they start saying like they want to like they want to get out of the game, like they're done, and they actually get to vote after they know the amount they are going to win, which is 45.6 billion won, and that is a lot of money. You can imagine somebody who's in debt. That is like, it's their ticket out of debt. So actually most people vote for the game to end, like they don't want to play it anymore, and they all get sent back home. But when they're at home, they realize like their life is so miserable, like they just so much misery, because these are people who get chased down by loan sharks. They don't have anyone who loves them, they don't have money, they have a gambling addiction, they're criminals. So they realize that in the game that you have a chance to redeem yourself. You have 45.6 billion won to win. Outside you don't have any money, you have nobody who loves you, you're just getting chased around and people want to kill you. So like after some of them realize that, they are given a second chance to go back and play the game. So they actually go back and play the game, and this time a cop ends up sneaking back into the game because his brother actually went missing some time back. So he's been looking for him, and once he figures out that like there's something about a game going on, he actually sneaks in while the people they're going back to play the game. And yeah, this cop was fine. I believe if you've been on TikTok and you've been seeing the Squid Game TikToks, you know this guy. You've definitely seen him. So they go back into the game, and actually in this game they play children's games, and these are mostly games in like Korea. So most of those games I don't think I even knew any of those games, but those are games that are popular among children in Korea. So there was that one for the red light, green light. There's another one about you have to, it's actually like some type of snack that is made from melted sugar, and then they draw shapes. So you're given a needle and you're supposed to break the shape out. Like if it's a square, you're supposed to like scratch through the square until the square breaks out. No, it's not square, triangle, yeah. And if you break the shape, you get killed. I'm telling you, the level of anxiety this show was giving, because I was imagining if I was in their shoes, like somebody's getting shot right next to you and you're supposed to keep your calm and just break the shape. It's crazy. Like I would just pass. I don't know. The best thing is that you get shot in the head, so you just die instantly. So thank God. But there's this part that really freaked me out. Actually, there's somebody who actually didn't die, because like when you get shot, you're put into these coffins that have like a ribbon around them, and then you're taken to like a furnace where mnachomwa. Literally, that's how your life ends. And there's this guy who didn't die, like he was still alive, so he was trying to like break out of the coffin. Y'all, nakwambia alifungiwa ndani ya coffin, like the coffin was nailed down, alafu akaingisha ndani ya furnace and he was burned. So I was like, kai. Actually, crazy thing is, the second time that people came back to play the game, there are some people who didn't come back. I was like, hata msidhani ingerudi. Unapata second chance, rudi huko, haha. And these people were in the middle of an island. Like you can't even run away. You're in the middle of an island surrounded by sea. And first of all, while you're being taken there, you're mnapulizwa na sleeping gas, so you sleep. Like that's crazy. Ugh, maybe I never know. So the whole time I was watching this show, I was like, oh my god, would I have survived? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know if I would have survived all the way to the end, because they just need one winner and that's it. Anyways, throughout the game, Ji-hyun guy. I can feel I'm butchering that name, but okay. Ji-hyun, whatever, he actually becomes very close with an old man, and I don't know, I felt so bad for that old man and that Indian dude. they didn't deserve, like, not the old man, especially the Indian dude. He was just so sweet. He didn't deserve the fate that he got, because there was so much betrayal in this game. And I mean, it's do or die. You have a lot of debt and you want to win the money, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So there was this other crazy game whereby they were given little food, and it just drove them crazy. You can imagine you've been through so much pressure, so much tension, alafu unapatiwa chakula kidogo, and then that all those people go for second round, and then it started a lot of war because some people didn't get food. So like one of them was so mad, he just went for the ones who went for the second round because they knew who those people were. Yo, that scene was just crazy. Like, people died, people were killed, because like once it was lights off, people started murdering each other, because like you were given the green light, like you can kill each other if you want, but it was all part of the game, and a lot of people died. And let me just say, in that show there's this one woman, I think she pissed everyone off. She pissed everyone off. She was just so chatty, like alikuwa anashinda akiongea kila saa, and she was throwing herself at some guy. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, woman, relax. Like, every time her scene came on, I was just getting mad. Like, she was just making me so angry. But anyways, if I have to say one game that really gave me so much anxiety, was that one where they had to guess which glass to jump on. So basically there were two types of glasses, and then it was like at a really high point. So one glass it's good glass, like it's glass that can even support a human's weight, and the other glass was, I don't know what the name of the glass was, but if you jump on that glass, it will break and you'll just fall straight and die. And that is where most of the contestants died. There were around 16 and only 3 of them remained. So the person who picked the first one obviously is the first one to die. Number 2 died also, number 3. So the only ones who remained were number 14, 15 and 16, because basically, like, you had to pay attention, because there's some people who are guessing the right glasses, so you have to see which glass they stepped on so that you can also jump on it. Anxiety, me, I would have maybe sijui ningefanya nini. And you can't run away. Okay guys. But anyways, that scene bombarded me because of that cop. That cop wore a mask and his eyes were just shining through the mask. He was looking like a snack. I was looking at it, I was like, Even some white dude who was like one of the sponsors, like the sponsors came to watch these people play the game. Like, how crazy is that? That's like some dark web shit, I don't know. But anyways, some white sponsor alimkatia tu, aliona uni mali safi, and just like wanted to have some alone time with him. But I'm telling you, I don't know if you watch Korean drama and then you see like there are some foreign actors there, it's always so cringe. I don't know whether it's just me. Even like in the Descendants of the Sun, there were some foreign actors who are there, and it was so cringe. Like, I don't know, it doesn't feel appropriate. I don't know, they just speak you like, no, can we go back to the Korean part? But I don't know, for me I just feel like it's usually so cringe when there are some foreign actors. Anyways, as you can guess, Gi-hyun is the one who won the games, but he had to lose his close friends. Like that girl, I don't remember what her number was, I'll just put their photos here, and his friend from childhood. And when he won the 5.6 billion won, he did not use the money. Like, this dude continued living in debt and continued living in poverty despite having 45.6 billion won in his bank account. I was like, dude, if it was me, I would honestly, like, obviously I would have done exactly what he did. I would have saved the girl's brother who was in foster care, and I would have also helped the childhood friend's mom. I just don't remember their names, but definitely would have done that. I would have contributed, probably gone for therapy because that is very traumatizing. But continue living. Okay, I guess it's the guilt because he felt like he didn't deserve to win or something, I don't know. But eventually we get to realize that the old man was one of the sponsors of the game, and the reason was that he felt like he's old and he just wanted some excitement in his life. So he sat down with a few of his friends, wakachanga pesa, and they came up with the games. And I'm like how dark Can some people be like, yo, what the hell? Like, did they have to die? They would have made something else, like maybe just exclude them, but it wouldn't have been interesting if they weren't dying, because y'all, no way. Anyways, he felt so, Gihyun felt so betrayed because he didn't understand, because that old man was his friend. Like, he didn't understand like why he did that, despite it being like a game and all that. So after he learned the truth, he wanted to take revenge because he felt it's not fair. Like, people have to go through all that and they don't actually, well, crazy thing is that, you know, when you're signing, you know, like, you're gonna die, except the first part. But he wanted to take revenge. By all means, there's a part that I didn't understand. Why did this guy dye his hair red? The whole time I was like, was it necessary for you to dye your hair red? I think I think no, none of the colors would have looked good on him, if you ask me. Anyways, I just want to talk about a few of the theories, or what is it called? There are some crazy things that we didn't notice in the games, because me, the whole times I was watching this show, I was like, huh? I was just on my seat, because like, I was like, hey, some of you are dying so brutally. Like me, I would never, like, I don't know, probably I would have died. This show actually reminded me of another Japanese show called Alice in Borderland. I don't know if you've watched it, but it's around the same thing. But for that one, you had to solve riddles. Me nakwambia, even I couldn't even understand poems in high school. Me riddles ndo solve. Hey. No, I can't even imagine myself being in such a situation. Anyways, the first thing that we never noticed, and this one was actually the most obvious, is that during the games, people were trying to figure out like, what is the next game, like what is the next game, and some of them had to do like crazy things so that they could actually have a pass. Like, for example, there's a guy who was a doctor who had to like do some surgeries on the dead bodies so that they could get like the livers and stuff, and sort like organ, what is it called, no, this one, selling body parts in the black market. And there's that lady who basically had to befriend some guy and sleep with him, and he still treated her like trash. I can tell you, guy, hey, and they would kill you in your sleep. Anyways, well, killing that was somehow a bit legal, I mean. Hey, but that guy, that Chile was hakufanyiwa vizuri. No, that guy was just trash. I mean, anyways, we did not notice that the games were literally drawn on the wall in the sequence that they were going to follow. Like, if somebody was observant, I can't get noticed. Had they like moved the beds, they would have been able to know which game was which, because like towards the end, when there were only 3 beds left and the three contestants were the ones who were left, like you could see they were drawn on the wall. And me, let me tell you, even then I still didn't notice. Like, this show scripting was so amazing. Like, damn, who came up with all those scripts and stuff? Anyways, the next thing that we didn't, that is a theory, is that at first, not a theory, it's things that we didn't notice. Like, during the red light, green lights game, the old man was never scanned. Like, he was never scanned, because we came to realize that he was one of the big sponsors of the game. He was never scanned. And this guy was so excited to play. You know, me, the whole time I was like, maybe it's because this guy is old and has dementia, that's why he's so excited to play. But no, he was like, you know, he wanted to relive his youthful days. Because like, when you have money, like when you have so much money, like life it's not exciting anymore, because you can purchase anything you want, you can do whatever you want. So he wanted to just have some excitement in his life. So he was like super excited to play the games. Well, okay, I hope I get there one day, to the point like you have so much money, like life is boring. Hey, situfike hapo ndio tujue what to do next. Anyways, the last thing that we did not notice is that, well, this one is, we don't know, but when they were playing the game Dark G, you were supposed to either pick a red card or a blue card. So if this is just an assumption, but if you picked the blue card, you're the player, and if you picked the red card, you're going to be the worker, because there are these workers in red suits. So I was like, damn. But those workers were quite merciless. Like, I can't imagine you just shooting people and you sleep well at night. I mean, I found that to be very absurd. But anyways, that is actually another theory that people had, and things that we actually didn't notice. But I have to say, the scripting of this game was just spectacular. Like, everything about it. The acting was so amazing. Oh my god, that Indian guy nailed his Korean. Like, it was so amazing. But like, he didn't deserve his fate. He was too sweet for this world, or for this show, I mean. Anyways, I'm actually done with the review of this show. Let me finish my makeup. Okay, so here is the finished look. We're looking popping. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you've not checked it out, you should definitely check it out. It's definitely worth it's definitely worth watching. And if you have, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, and also hit that notification bell so that you never miss a notification from me. So until next time. Hey, your eyes that made my